Hello, Matt here from RetroOnly.com. Today we will be talking about how to unlink a Nintendo account from a banned Switch. Before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Have you been playing a Switch and found out that your Switch has been banned? Maybe only your system was banned and not your account. So if that happens, how do you unlink your Nintendo account from a banned Switch? Although some people may use a homebrew to unlink their account, this is dangerous as some people have done this when their account was not permanently banned. And then, this ended up getting them permanently banned. The best way to unlink your account is to simply call Nintendo at 1-800-255-3700. They will walk you through unlinking your account from the banned Switch, or they might do it from their end as well. If you want to know more about how to unlink a Nintendo account from a banned Switch, you will want to keep watching the rest of this video. But first, let's talk a little bit about Nintendo Switch bans. A Nintendo Switch is definitely a prized asset. From its compact, home-based design to its endless list of entertaining games, what's not to like? Imagine if that fever dream came to an end. One day you open your eyes and found out there's a price on your head, and it's entitled Banned Nintendo Switch. It may sound like a nightmare, but in reality, it's not all that bad. There are many different ways that you can deal with it if you happen to have a banned Switch. Recently, there has been a surge in console bans from Nintendo because of predatory hackers and users who use the device to spread unsupported content. Nintendo is known for banning its consoles instead of user accounts. Since creating Nintendo accounts is both easy and free, deleting an account would barely scratch the surface of the issue. Hackers, being undeterred, would just continue to make multiple accounts and continue to infiltrate the system. To prevent this, super bans are often imposed. This is why the super bans are a permanent ban that only affects the Switch console and not your account. You can normally still log into your account with your PC, mobile, or on your 3DS. You can make purchases and browse your history, as well as re-download games. You can also use your account on another Nintendo Switch console with no problems on your account. However, people other than hackers get banned too. Nintendo cites the following reasons for banning accounts: breaching the user agreements, performing fraudulent or unauthorized transactions, and violating the Nintendo Code of Conduct. You'll be glad to find out that a banned console doesn't draw the curtain over the show. It's not the end for you or for your Switch. The buying and selling of used and banned consoles is a popular thing in the Nintendo world. Once again, this is owing to the fact that accounts are free to own and be used anywhere and everywhere. So even if your console is banned, you're still likely to find someone who will pay a pretty good price for it. To sell a console, it does help if your previous account isn't inconveniencing the new owner's time on your console. You can prevent this by unlinking your Nintendo account from your Switch console. A Nintendo account is valuable, as we've already established. Your Nintendo account is usually linked to a user account where all your gameplay data and history is saved. If you want to continue your game progress on other consoles after your banned one is sold, it is a good idea to unlink your account from the banned console. This is done so that you can continue from where you left off, even on your new console, without a hitch. Here's what you need to know about your Nintendo account before you unlink it. If a Nintendo account is linked to a user account, it cannot be unlinked. You must delete the associated user account to unlink the Nintendo account from the Switch console. If you delete a user account from a Switch console, all saved data and progress in the user account that has been saved into that console will also be deleted. If you want to retain saved data in a console, despite deleting the account, the data needs to be backed up using the Save Data Cloud backup feature. An unlinked Nintendo account can still be actively used on a console other than the previous one. You can also relink your account to another user and access your previous purchases and game's progress. If you want to unlink your account for the sole purpose of linking it to another console, you don't have to. Nintendo allows you to connect your account to more than one Switch console at a time. While unlinking Nintendo accounts has been quite a resourceful feature for a long time, in 2018, Nintendo announced an update that barred users from unlinking their accounts easily. While previously an option to unlink account was available, this was removed shortly after the announcement, leaving very little options for people who face problems with the server that could typically be solved by simply unlinking. This also goes for banned consoles, which cannot be used through a Nintendo account anymore. How to unlink a Nintendo account from your Switch console. A banned Switch console restricts your access from the Nintendo Store and some other features on the online gaming platform. The only way to unlink a Nintendo account after being banned is by calling Nintendo support or using a homebrew. Due to the Nintendo account being linked on the server side, unlinking your account offline is not possible either. This is why you will need to call Nintendo to have their help unlinking your account. They are always willing to help and always seem to know what they are doing. Unlinking your account. Unfortunately, the loss of the original Unlink option makes this a tough battle for banned and used Switch consoles. However, before searching for a solution, it is important that you try to understand the reason behind your ban. Some banned users are presented with error codes and messages while trying to connect to their console. In case you're confronted with a similar scenario, we suggest that you pay a visit to the Nintendo support page online. Here you can enter the error code you saw into the search bar and see if Nintendo has an explanation for the error code. This can help you understand why the ban on your account was made. However, Nintendo can be quite particular regarding bans. You may understand the reason for some, while they might decide not to give you specific details about other specific bans. This can make it hard for you to recover your account. This is where telephone support comes into play. Nintendo is well known for its great support team, and the Nintendo Switch usually has a very friendly and understanding support team, and you can call them directly by finding their number online or at the beginning of this video. It's also a good idea to try and be cooperative, so that way they can take care of your issue as well as they can. Often, telling them that your console was simply lost or destroyed works best when you want them to unlink your account. Conclusion. Now that you know the best way to unlink your account from the banned Switch, you can unlink it and then sell your banned Switch, as it does no good to you since you can't play it online anymore. The good thing is that your account itself still has all of its games and everything saved on it, so when you buy a new Nintendo device, you can simply sign into your account and load all of your previous games. You will need to be careful that when you sign into your new Switch, that you do not make the same mistakes that got your first console banned by Nintendo. Otherwise, they will just ban this console as well, and you will have to repeat the process and spend more money to buy a whole new console all over again. Even though no one likes to have their account or console banned or suspended, Nintendo is only doing what they need to do to make sure that people follow the rules and to keep the platform safe from hackers and fun to play on for people of all ages. This has been Matt from RetroOnly.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.